Hey guys, it's your boy Kiski. Welcome to the Plaques. And this segment we're calling Gamers by Night. I'm going to be hosting some of my great friends who do other things during the day. They're social media influencers, they're doctors, they do so much, but when they're home, it's PS4 for that relaxation. And today I'm hosting my boy Kelvin, who is a doctor and a video editor. I mean, how wide can your range be? So we're going to be just conversing. I'll play a bit of FIFA today, and so help me welcome my boy Kelvin. Hey man, what's up?
Yeah,
Good to have you here. You're my first guest on the Plaques. Have you been doing some practice, or should I be scared? What?
Oh, you should be scared, but the practice thing is definitely not that I win or not.
Okay, so if you win, you've practiced.
I've been practicing.
If you lose,
I don't know if FIFA is just like first time playing this thing. Never
they'll never know. They'll never know.
I'll never know.
The question that comes right off my head is, what inspired you? Because like when from youth, we are all wanting to be doctors or architects or engineers. No one ever says, or at least maybe in this generation today, people saying I want to be a YouTuber, which is different. But at the time, it was either a doctor. And not so many people get there. I'm not even doing the course I did in university. I did land economics. But you're at the point where you're a doctor. What inspired you to be a doctor?
I wanted to help people as soon as a child. Now, when you're young, there are not very many avenues of expression for ideas. So your primary thing is, hey, you want to help people, you be a doctor. You get.
Yeah.
So yeah, the dream starts there. Then family is very important.
That's true.
It's like right. This jersey is ugly.
Choose another. I don't know which one.
And they look the same.
Go black.
Yeah, go black. Yeah. So your family is very important. They help keep you in line. At some point, you don't want to be a doctor anymore.
Yeah.
You want to be like what? Anything else.
Anything apart from a doctor, really.
Yeah, that's the first time I read that biology. That's one, and like, hey, guy, no.
This is not for me.
This is not for me.
It's the time I did chemistry. At that point, I knew that I'm not doing anything. I knew like I'm not going to be like my mom, because my mom is a doctor. I was like, no, that's not for me.
Cool.
So ideally, how often do you play FIFA?
I would like to reserve the response.
You like to reserve that? That's why I'm not scared, man.
Until the end of the match.
Is there someone you can real pinpoint that I know who you've played and you thought ideally they're not so good, but you were impressed at how they play?
Someone. That's a very interesting question, because I would give you as the example. Like,
I'm modest.
You're my guy, really.
One! Woo! I'm modest.
I was still thinking.
You were still in goal. I told you. This past 1 week when Chelsea won the Champions League, I think I've had the name that I've had the most is Ngolo's name.
Can't say.
There's this song that we'll put it in at this point.
This guy is. Fouls are real. Okay.
It's quite quiet right now. Ref
what?
Hey, the post is
No, but I must admit that attack was nice.
That was nice. That was a good one. So I know that you edit for Nero, because I'm also a part of it. But when it comes to being a doctor, you're dealing with a lot of people who are not really per se at that level of faith, yeah. And sometimes the apostle will not like ridicule the medical field, but like will say something that's not really.
Yeah, but you know what? I couldn't see the ball. I saw. Shadows. The my guys are in black. The guys are in blue. So if you do the math, I'm actually really good at this game.
Ngolo Kante is just the issue. So I was just asking.
Yes, sir.
How do you deal with that whole thing? Like you're different. You're a different kind of person, right?
Yes.
in terms of faith, and then you're gonna have people who come in and do you already name a Bible verse, or you name the panel they deserve or they need?
To be clear,
Yeah.
you know how God always dealt with people at the level they were at.
Yes.
You get when He talks to Peter. It's the same. It's the same thing here. You learn to relate with them at the level they're at the way they will understand you.
How was we're still in pre or post COVID, but scary second wave stuff. How was the first quarantine?
Everything I know now in editing, not everything, but most of the stuff I know, I learned during COVID.
So like before that it's not like you had prior knowledge or you studied it. It's just that time, right?
It was just that time. Okay.
So how do you balance working and serving?
Well, the good thing about the two activities is that they're so contrasting that one is the kind of thing that you have to do like on site, and another you can take with you anywhere. So when with medicine, I just more like doing like a daytime thing. All that. I mean,
the video editing you can do at night.
yes. It's more like you can do at night, you can do at any time at 3.
Yeah.
Like somewhere, I don't know. It's there's always room. That's complicated as people want to make it seem. Of course, if you have to find a balance.
Yeah.
Because now with medicine there's that constant having to read and you keep reading.
Because you're still studying, right? You're still having to do exams and all that.
Yes.
So you have to make time for that. And that's okay. First game done.
I won.
You won. You can all see the score there.
The score is unavailable at the moment. Just try again later.
Well, so that's been our interview with Kelvin. I hope you loved it. So we're gonna be back with a part 2 where we're gonna be doing a blind Q&A. So stick around for that episode. But that's been it for this one. Thank you, man.
Thanks.
It's been pretty competitive.
It's been a pleasure winning.
It's been a pleasure winning.
It's been a pleasure winning.
Stick around for the next one, and this has been the Plaques Gamers by Night. Bye bye.